Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. Hello Oogieman, Claudio, Jess, Malin, how you doing, peeps? It's going to be a bit of a short, well, maybe a short stream tonight, we'll see. Depends if things go to plan. All we've got to do is just the final dungeon of Final Fantasy 1. But the Final Fantasy final dungeons do have a habit of being quite long. Hello Squidgy, how's it going? Yeah, so it probably won't be the longest stream in the world, but you don't know. Shorty says, overconfidence. Well, I know that is the danger. I've saved it just outside, and we're just going to jump in. It is going to be a test of my memory, because we kind of, like, I got quite far last time. I think to the second fiend, maybe? And I can't, like, obviously, the more I can remember the route, the better. Because then I can just, you know, fight as few fights as possible on the way there. So it's going to be a test of memory to see how well I can remember the route to get back to where I was. Hello Ace, how's it going? Yeah, I have put, as you've all seen, I'm sure, I have put a poll up about what we should do for the next stream. I have no idea myself. I honestly, I haven't put enough thought into it. And by enough, I mean any. Because, I don't know. I've been so, I don't know. I'm blaming Persona. I've been caught up playing Persona. That's my excuse. It's not a good excuse, but that is the excuse. No, this is genuinely the first Final Fantasy game. This was on the NES. This is like, I don't know, 30 something years old. 30, maybe like 35 years old, something like that. It is the first one, which is a testament to, like, shows, like, it still looks great. Well, I mean, granted, this is the PS1 version of it, but it, like, my understanding is, like, the sprites, the enemy sprites are still very good in the NES one. 18th of December, 1987, jeez. As old as me. About. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, so the only problem with a spooky stream is that by the time we get round to next Friday, it'll be like the 4th of November. In fact, it will be the 4th of November. I know that because the 4th of November is my birthday, and I know that my birthday is on the Friday. So yeah, little fact there. So my birthday is next Friday, so I don't know. Maybe I can't even. I don't know if I might not even be able to stream next Friday. I might be like doing some family shenanigans. Maybe I'll stream on the Thursday instead. I don't know. More things that I have not thought about. But yeah, so next Friday is my birthday. Yeah, but by the time next Friday comes around, it'll be like the 4th of November, and everyone will, you know, like, no one will even care about Halloween anymore. It'll be long gone. Everyone will be talking about Christmas. Is it down? I can't remember the way. God damn it. Yeah, so, yeah, scary stuff will be, everyone will be bored of that by the 4th of November. And it was, the poker idea was actually MZ's idea. I'm surprised that anyone's voted for it, to be honest. Not that I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a really cool idea. I'm just, you know, obviously I am aware that the viewers are predominantly gamers. So that's obviously going to influence you. Yeah, that thought, Squidgy, has literally only just occurred to me, stupidly. Shows how kind of far ahead I'm thinking. yeah, so I guess maybe I won't stream next Friday because it's my birthday. I don't know. Yeah, as I say, this is the first time it's really crossed my mind. I'm just in my own world. Yes, the mouse's birthday is close. I am having fun with Persona Ace. It is amazing. I will no doubt chat loads about that in a bit. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything that people have said. I'm following Peach's advice, by the way. I'm using the items to the max. Oh, I have actually played Ocarina of Time. I've streamed Ocarina of Time, and I've streamed Ocarina of Time, like Master Quest, which is, you know, like hard mode, and they kind of flip all the dungeons round and do all the, you know, it's really good. But yeah, so I've played both versions of Ocarina of Time. But yeah, I realised that the poll, by the way, is like extremely vague. Like, it's basically like play with viewers, poker, which is not to do with gaming, or everything else. Everything else in gaming. But it's just really hard to, like, you know, when you've only got 4 options available, it's really hard to kind of like come up with 4 options. What if people are like, oh well, I don't like that Mario game, or I don't, you know, like, of all the thousands of games that are available, it's quite hard to narrow it down to 4. So I just went with like play with viewers, poker, or something else, and I thought we could just, it's a good thing to chat about anyway, in the stream. So I suspect most people are going to pick other and then just chat about it, because everyone's always got a you know, everyone's always got an idea or a suggestion of what they think it should be. Everyone knows Christmas starts on November the 1st. I know, you wouldn't, I don't know if you're joking, Ace, but that's what it feels like. I mean, I love Christmas, but geez, like, I have to at least restrict myself to December. Like, at least hold off until the month starts. Games are great, but there's no denying that sprite-based... Oh, yeah, sprite games hold up way better than early 3D. Some early 3D is great. Some of it is bloody awful. I think you need to double check the YouTube guidelines before streaming poker. Really? I've never, I mean, because I used to stream poker before I even got into streaming games. I mean, you may be right, because I only did it on Twitch, you see. Because I was going to say, before I even got into streaming games at all, I used to stream poker, like, quite a lot. Like, I'd say, like, I don't know, 3 times a week or something for quite a while. And obviously that was fine, but there was a massive, poker community on Twitch. Like, you know, streaming poker on Twitch was like, I don't know what it's like these days, but like 6-7 years ago, it was like streaming poker on Twitch was pretty huge. You know, there were some like real massive streamers doing it. But yeah, I don't know if the rules are different here than they are on Twitch. That is a good point, though. I hope it is allowed, because I think that'd be fun. Trying to impart some of my very limited knowledge of. I mean, limited now. I used to have a brilliant knowledge of poker. But you know, goldfish memory and all that. It's been a while. It feels like, you know, there's no reason for me to do anything other than gauntlets with Cosmo every turn, unless it's like a super hard enemy and I want to kind of bring out the big spells. You know, if I'm just going to do an average spell, I might as well just do gauntlets. Merlin is the sole voter for poker. I support you, Merlin. Plus, it's got the added benefits of, you know, I suppose it could be just more of a chatty stream, I guess. Like, I did that not long ago where I felt, oh god, no. I'm not gonna run because it could be a forced encounter and I could get myself trapped into that situation of like attempting to run and then can't and blah blah blah. So let's go fire. I don't know what's good against them. Child of the 80s, I am in the Chaos Tower, the very last dungeon. And it was all going swimmingly. And then I met these guys. And I think, like, these guys are capable of just, like, ending things very quickly. I think it's a forced encounter. Yeah, I mean, I thought it might be. Toxin is such a horrible, horrible spell. Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. You should try out the Ocarina of Time PC port. It has full camera support and D-pad support. What would you want D-pad support for? I don't think I'd even notice if it was 60 FPS. Ooh, the GoldenEye Xbox port. I definitely want to do that, but it's not out yet, is it? I know obviously there's like the fan-made one, but the official one is coming soon, isn't it? I say soon. I don't think they even gave a release date on the GoldenEye, because like there's the OG one. I think is coming to like Xbox. You know, Switch Online for the N64. And I think that then there's like an upgraded version for the Xbox. I mean, I think I'll just get the upgraded one, to be honest. Like, I've already got Switch Online, but Moldy was saying that if you buy Rare Replay, which is like $5 or something crazy, then you automatically get access to it. So I can basically, I mean, there's like 20 other games on Rare Replay as well. Oh boy, I think we're gonna leave this one. Oh, not Ice Storm. If this goes bad, it could end. Okay, that wasn't so bad. But yeah, what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah. So for the sake of $5, I could get like 20 old rare games like Jet Force Gemini and stuff like that, and I'd get the new GoldenEye game. This better not be a forced encounter. I don't know. I'm just gonna kill him. Just in case it is. The emulation of N64 GoldenEye is a little bit janky. What? Is it available? Have you got some secret inside knowledge, Squidgy? Yes, Claudio. When it becomes available, we will have to play online multiplayer of GoldenEye. If it's terrible, it's terrible. You know, we will find out. But we've got to at least try it. Boom! See you later, Wolfies. It's a joke. It feels like as soon as November starts, people set up Christmas trees. No, it is definitely, and especially the shops. The shops. The second that Halloween's over, the shops like clear out all the Halloween stuff and fill it up with all the Christmas decorations and stuff. I'm doing good today. I am doing good. Child of the 80s doing good. Had a pretty nice day in work. Pretty chill. I mean, my job is like, I love it. It sounds weird because I guess lots of people don't. I'm very lucky to have like stumbled into a job where honestly I love it. Like, so it's a joy going into, you know, as much as it can be. Obviously, I'd rather be sat at home playing a video game or something, but as much as it can be, I really enjoy it. Just play the poker mini game and use Super Mario Bros. And DS. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of old GoldenEye. So much so, I did a full playthrough of it on the channel. I streamed it one night. We beat the whole game. I did buy 99 potions, Claudio, but obviously, as you can see, we've already blasted through more than I would like, to be honest. I mean, it's a little bit alarming, to be honest. I mean, I thought this was gonna... well, I never thought it was gonna be easy. As it should not be, because it is the final dungeon. But yeah, I didn't think we'd get through so many. You can. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I can use Walter's cure. I don't think he's got cure 2, but I think he's got cure 1. Have you played Marvel's Spider-Man and Miles Morales? I have played Spider-Man, not the... I haven't played the DLC. Well, sorry, it's not... I don't think it is DLC, is it? It's technically... I think it's technically another game, but whatever. I've played Spider-Man, I haven't played Miles Morales. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, by the way. I've never heard anyone say Miles... because I'm not a Spider-Man fan. Apologies. Or any superhero fan at all. So I've never heard the name said out loud, so I assume that's how you pronounce it. Okay. Okay. These guys have been the source of many a failed run. Thanks to their stupid ice spamming. So we'll see how we get on. Still need to fight through the Earth game. Took a break from Final Fantasy 1 this weekend. Such a good game. You know, I know we're coming to the end of it now, but it's such a good game. It really is. Ah, it was worth it. The null ice was worth it just for that one. Just for that one move there that got halved. Oh, 2 moves. Okay. We got hit. We got hit twice, but it really was worth it. Because we have took like twice as much damage. Twice. Huh? Soon as the only info they're given. How many fiends have we refought? None at the moment. Because I was right at the start of the dungeon. So we haven't refought any of them yet. I have fought 2 of them on past failed attempts. But that doesn't kind of... you know, that never gets... Oh, I have cure 2. Hey, Claudio knows my own spells more than I do. We might as well chuck a few cure ones in. D-pad support is just useful for extra C buttons and typing out your character name. Not terribly helpful. Okay, fair enough. Alright, that's your castings gone. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to do bailiffs, to be honest, because I don't think I'm ever gonna cast Cure 1 in a fight, because it's just such a small amount of HP for how much damage enemies do now. So it's kind of, I don't think I'd ever waste a turn on it. Well, certainly not when I've got the healing rod, actually. I just wouldn't, would I? Hello, Bispo, how's it going? Oh, there's a quality stream to mark the beginning of the weekend. How's it going? I'd suggest some Fortnite for the multiplayer stream, but I think I'm the only fan here. I like Fortnite. I haven't played in ages, though, so I would be crap. More crap than normal. Multi looks like Edgar from Final Fantasy VI. Yes! That's exactly what I said. That is exactly what I can't remember if it was the first stream. No, actually, it must have been... I guess it must have been when he got the better job, because then he changed what he looked like at that point. But that was exactly what I said. Oh, man. Please, please, don't say this. Please tell me it's not a forced encounter. Please, and if it isn't, please successfully leave. such an absolutely garbage like group of enemies to come across. I think we're gonna have to null ice just in case. I haven't seen the art of the evolved jobs, the characters on this stream. Yeah, they look really good. I mean, every sprite in this game looks really good. All the enemies, the bosses in particular, look amazing. Obviously the characters as well. Yes, I have been playing. I've gone way off, way off onto another subject now. For those who aren't in the Discord and don't know, I started Persona 5 about a week ago, maybe. It wasn't long ago anyway. And I have been people have been saying to me for ages, you've got to try it. Like people in the Discord mainly saying, you got to try it. It's amazing. You'll love it. And I was always skeptical. I was always like, no. Oh, fuck. What is with this with the white dragons, man? It's bang out of order. We need less of these, please. Yeah, I was always skeptical because the art style is not really my thing, generally speaking. Not a big anime fan. And obviously it's very anime looking. But I started it recently, everyone was talking about it, and I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna give it a go. And it's amazing. It really is. I've got to say, it is really good. All the hype was warranted. Like, I kind of thought when I was going into it, I kind of thought. I mean, I was pretty sure I'd like the gameplay because I love turn-based RPGs. So I thought, oh, I'll probably love I love the combat, but I won't get on well with the story or the characters that much. But I'm loving all of it. I really am. Like, do you know, I need to start fleeing, I think, more. I really do. Because I love a good stoning. Because otherwise, I don't think I'm going to have enough, like, potions come like, the end of the game. I remembered to switch the formation back round. Moldy and Walter are strong enough to one-shot most enemies here. Worth it to fight unless it's like six mind flyers. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be fighting them, that's for sure. I mean, maybe it is worth it to get the extra levels, but I'm not fighting these. But I don't know, like, yo, that was good. Successfully away without getting one hit. Yeah, I just keep I take so much damage per fight, and it's so many potions, and I'm scared. Like, when there's two enemies, I feel like we can probably handle it, purely because, like you say, we one-shot most enemies. So obviously, if there's two enemies and there's two guys capable of one-shotting someone, it should be all over in one round. And so it should take like minimal damage. But yeah, it's becoming very costly in the potion department. And I haven't even fought one of the fiends yet, never mind 4 and then another boss on top. And you can be sure, obviously I've never played the game before. Or never played this part of the game before. But you can be damn sure there will be no, there will be no kind of, I don't know, sneaky place to use a tent or whatever. No chance. We have got what we've got, and that's it. So I've got to try and make it last. But yeah, so I love everything about Persona. I mean, it's not. I suppose it's not a terrible surprise that I like the music, because RPGs tend to always have good music, and it's famous for its good music. But it's even better than I thought it would be. Yeah, the music is very good. Cure 2 on anyone, really. What happens if you don't manage to beat this dungeon today? I am beating the dungeon today, Claudio. There is no if. I don't know it. I mean, there is no if. You know, I'm expecting this to be a short stream. I'm expecting it to take an hour and a half, something like that. If, for some reason, this is a lot harder than I realise, and I end up having to... you know, I might end up having to maybe, like, I don't know, grind a bit or something. Then it may end up being that it happens to be like a... You know, oh fuck. Apparently, Flare is a rare... You know, apparently he doesn't do that very often. I'm dead. This is garbage. The run is over. Because the only person who can do the only person who can I might as well just turn the game off. Yeah, the only person who can revive is dead. And I don't think I can have one of them back in the face. I don't think I can warp out using the spell of a dead person. I'm pretty sure we tried it last time to no success. Okay, well that was nice. I mean, now it killed him quickly, which is nice. Yeah, should have. No, I will certainly try again, but I'm not hopeful. No, because it's warp is a... Isn't warp yeah, I can't. Is warp black magic, is it? I as soon as I could get warp 2, I didn't even bother going back to get warp 1, because I thought, what's the point? I've got warp 2 now. I didn't realise that they were... Okay, there's a... Right, I'm going to have a bash. Warps is a level 6 black magic. Well, that's annoying. No, I think I've got room for it, yeah. Although, you know. I'm going to have an attempt. This is probably a waste. It could really be wasted time. But I'm going to try to run back out of the building. My two options. I've got two options. I just reset the game. Or I try to run out. Obviously, the running out method has the added bonus of I'll get to keep all my XP. So if I can manage to get out of here, then I keep all my XP. But it's a long shot because it's a hell of a long way to get out, and there's only 3 of us. I'm gonna flee the whole way. Oh my god, no, you're right. I don't think I can run out. I think you're right, Claudio. Because there is no entrance. I don't think there is a teleport back. I mean, I will wait 30 seconds for you to kind of confirm that, but I'm pretty sure there is no way to kind of leave this place on foot. which is a bit annoying. So I have lost my time and my XP. Good start. So annoyed. It's just, yeah, it was like I should have wait, maybe you can in the PS1 version? I have no idea. I don't know. Is that what it says, or I thought you were looking it up? Should learn warp. Don't suppose anyone knows what city you learn warp in. In case the white mage dies. Yeah. Well, yeah. If I had warp, then well, actually, I don't know if it would work, because if we can't leave on foot, then I'm not sure that warp would. I guess warp would just get us to the entrance, wouldn't it? Pretty sure you can't walk out in this version. Okay, all right. We're just going. We're dying. Just kill me, please. Tell you what, when you don't want to die, they whip out bloody, like, you know, AoEs that do 500 damage per man, and then when you do want to die, they're like, oh, just give you a little poke. I'm aware that this must be a forced encounter, by the way, and that's why it's not allowing me to leave. I'm continuing to run because I want them to kill me, and they are. Why are they doing such pathetic amounts of damage? Right, I'm gonna kill these if I can, and find someone a bit stronger. To someone. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Just see what I mean? As soon as you want to kill them, they're like, "Oh, now I'll bring out the big guns." In case the white mage dies, to avoid golden memory for future runs. Oh, and there's my level up, isn't it? My beautiful level up. Oh yeah, no, I know exactly the. I know exactly that. I knew that I was. The thing is, I knew that I was walking into Lich there. Like there was no. I knew exactly that I was walking into it. I just kind of. I guess. Overconfidence. I didn't give Lich enough respect. I just thought, whatever, it's fine. You know, we'll go in and we'll kill him. I should have made sure that I had full health. Although God knows how many more potions that would have took to do it. Like 99 potions is not enough. Look at this. I can't believe this. I want to die, and Walter's just turned into like a one-man killing machine. Oh my lord. Does the XP in this get split through 4 ways? Like, for example, is Walter now currently getting 4 times the XP that he would normally get by being the only one alive? Because if so, that's interesting. It's an interesting prospect. The thought of Walter getting, you know, 4 times the XP and turning into like an absolute monster. Yeah, does anyone know where the what city warp was in? Okay, so we're all good. We have the 99 potions. Gaia or Gaia, whatever you prefer. Right, where is Gaia? Top right. I don't think it is, you know. I'm afraid I'm gonna overrule you, Claudio. And I don't think it is. Purely because I'm pretty certain that I had the option of getting it quite early, and it was like, I remember thinking, no, I don't think they do sell it there. I think that might be Warp 2, because I remember I had the option to buy it quite early, but it was so early that I wasn't a black wizard. So whenever it was before the job. It was before the job improvements, because or the job upgrades. Melmond is the. Oh, what have I got? Instantly kills a foe. Interesting. Calls an earthquake to swallow foes. I mean, I suppose. Oh, hang on. Whoa. That's level 6. And I'm pretty sure that Claudio said that the one I'm trying to learn is level 6. So the last thing I want to do is fill up my slots. And then not have enough space for it. Right. We think Melmond. I'm gonna put my faith in you, Melon, seeing as you played the game like 2 months ago or something. It was very recently anyway. I think you can get lucky and cast stop on Lich and try to avoid his flare. You're very, very lucky. See, the thing is, Ace, I assume Ace is right about this. Ace said, yeah, oh, it is. It definitely is this town. It is Merlin. I can feel it. I suppose I might as well. It's only level 5. I might as well get something else. I've got that. Instantly annihilates all foes. I mean, that does sound quite good, doesn't it? Obviously, it's not going to be 100% success rate, but I suppose if you come across 6 or 7 enemies, then what do you want Warp 1 for? If you can't get out the place anyways. Oh yeah. You've wasted all of our time here, Claudio. I'm joking, it's like, we don't know for sure that I can't get out. I'm just gonna pop to an inn. Do I need an inn, actually? I think I might have full health. But I do want to pop to the shop. No, I don't need to pop to the shop. I've still got the potions. I didn't need to come here at all. Did you ever play Banjo-Kazooie 2? I was thinking if you get rare replay for GoldenEye, and it'll also be good streaming games. I have played. I haven't played it on the channel. But I played Banjo-Kazooie when I was a kid. Like, you know, when it came out. So yeah, like Banjo-Kazooie I played at the time, you know, pretty much at release. I haven't played the sequel ever. Is it as good? Or close? Try this time as soon as you enter the palace. What? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, as soon as I enter, try and leave. No. It's a no-go, I'm afraid. I just, like, you know, we just appear on a square, don't we? And there's nothing can be done on that square to get back home. So yeah, it's a no-go. Because we've teleported in, haven't we? So unless there was another teleporter here, which there isn't, that's it. I'm in the happiest place on earth, and the airport had better Wi-Fi. What? You saying that Disney World or Disneyland has got bad Wi-Fi? But you can warp. Oh yeah. You can definitely warp out because I did that last stream. That's definite. I just need to save my potions. 2 expands on Kazooie and adds a much deeper level of complexity, which I like, but some people find irritating. Okay. That was a more in-depth response than I ever expected to get about about a platformer. Yeah, I will nullfire against Lich, just in case. I mean, do we even know if flare gets counted as fire magic in this or not? I don't know if it does. Does anyone know? Hello, Peach. You have just joined us just as we enter the dungeon for the very first time. We have not wasted the first 40 minutes of the stream dying. You'll always start with flare. Oh, what? I can't get out, Claudio. The only way I can get out is if I warp, which is fine as long as Bailiff doesn't die. But then I would only ever want to. The only situation where I would want to warp was if Bailiff was dead. As long as Bailiff's alive and we can revive people, then we're okay. So the only time I'd want to warp is when she's dead. And if she's dead, then I'm screwed. However, I suppose there's always the possibility that if I'm at the very top floor, maybe if I'm at the very top floor and then I cast warp 1, that going up 1 floor just like warps me home magically. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It might work. I mean, we may have to test that out if it comes down to it. But it's not going to come down to it. Look at that, man. 250 damage to Walter. That should be bloody criminal. That is a disgrace. That is not... Oh, my God. Walter has went from 650 health. He was on full health. 650 health to 77 in 110. It's... I mean, someone needs to call the police on these guys. They're an absolute disgrace. Yeah, you missed no progress. I can't get over that. At least it lets you warp out. And yes, didn't let you do that. Oh yeah, you just die in pain. If you like using Kazooie as a gun, then Banjo 2 is definitely for you. I'll be honest, I don't remember I don't remember Banjo-Kazooie that well. You know, I remember liking it, but I don't remember I don't intimately remember the mechanics or anything. I say that because my point being that I don't remember using Kazooie as a gun. Oh no, I didn't get that either, Peach. But he was getting hit really hard there, and I don't really know why. I'll double check my equipment after this fight, but you know, I think I've got the best I can have, or rather the best that I own. You know, and no doubt, I have no doubt that, like, you know, better equipment exists somewhere in the game that I don't have. Hello. Does Walter have the ribbon? No, I don't think so. Oh, he's got a protect ring. So he's got the protect ring. Oh yeah, you told me off, didn't you, as well? You told me off for giving the diamond armlet to... But I mean, really, I want my best defense on Walter, don't I? Because he's the one who gets hit all the time. My ribbons are for Bailiff and Cosmo. And he has got a protect cloak. So it's, you know, it's not all bad for the guy. Yeah, I mean, the diamond armor is even better, but you don't have it. Diamond armor. As opposed to what? Where would the diamond armor go? Shops should sell it? Oh, really? Okay, well, if I die... Oh, in the arm. It's a weird place to put armor. If I die again, then I will go on the search for said diamond armor. Seeing as, you know, money is no issue anymore. That's nice. I love, like, literally having to spend about 20 per... I mean, I reckon that one round of attacks that happened on Walter are 20 of my potions gone, I reckon, for just that one round of attacks. Bum, bum, bum. Did you get it from the sunken shrine, the armor? Well, if you're talking about diamond armor, then I'm gonna have to say no, because if I had of, I'd be wearing it. So if I'm not wearing it, then I didn't get it. I wonder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a forced encounter there that I just kind of walked around. Maybe I'm wrong, but if every single time I've been this way, I've got into an encounter by taking a step forward after the eyeball. And this time I thought, no, I'm going to go my own route. Bam, bam. I looked up a guide and it recommended being level 30 or higher for this. Oh, but you know what guides are like. Guides are always like, you know, I don't know. You know, to take on the Guard Scorpion in Final Fantasy VII, you should have already grinded to level 15. But I am level 29, I think, so by the time I... You know, in another 5 minutes, I probably will be level 30. And then the guide will be happy. Memo for Basement 1. I am okay with disregarding the Holy Scriptures for you to actually beat the game. Okay, okay. I will, Is this Basement 1? No, Basement 1 is where you finally get to, Oh, no. Oh, do you know what? I think this... I've got a horrible feeling this is a forced encounter, because I think last time we got here, I'm pretty sure I came up against the same encounter in the same spot, and I tried to run away and failed, and then was like, oh, fine, I'll kill them. So I suspect we're about to fail here. And take a load of damage in the process. Lovely jubbly. Sad thing is, even better armor than diamond that you would have found in the garage power? Oh, in the Mirage Tower? Lack of treasure hunting is hurting your team. Which one was the Mirage Tower? Hey, this is the best. It's the best armor that I own. Now, granted, that might be because I don't own the best armor in the game, but it is that I am wearing the best, you know, like, it may be mage armor, but it's better than any of the warrior armor that I own. Oh, what are you doing to me, game? Seriously, I think this. I swear this is another forced encounter as well, because like this. I'm sure the same thing happened in the same place. If Walter had diamond armor, then one of the mages could wear the diamond armor. Well, yeah, I know, that would be... And if we die, then that's what will happen. No, it's fine. It's fine, Peach. I understand. And as I say, if I die, I'll go on the... I'll go... I assume, you know, it's going to be available in, like... Probably, like, the most... You know... The latest town that you reach in the game. One of the end game towns. You were wrong about the shops, though? Oh, okay. Never mind, I won't go looking for it. I don't know if it's like... It's weird, though. Like, sometimes, maybe it's the... Does this game separate? I don't think it does, you know. But I could be wrong. Does it separate, like, physical defense and magical defense? Because I don't know if it's the... I don't know, magic seems to really hurt Walter. Versus... you know, versus physical damage. Physical damage doesn't seem to be so bad against them, but the magic murders him. Which is why, you know, against those dragons that do, the green dragons that do toxic, because obviously that's treated as like magic damage, I guess. That just absolutely annihilates them. Shops sell good stuff though, like ruby armlets. Yeah, I suppose actually, you know, at the time, there was a time when I found, you know, really good armor. And I just thought, at the time, it was just so expensive that I thought I can't justify, like, can't justify spending that much money when, you know, I kind of need to spend it on stuff like, spells. But now, I can justify going wild. So yeah, again, if we die, we will go to the best shops in the game, and we will buy the best armor that money can buy. You can find it on the Sunken Shrine. Same. I know, but like, I'd have to go to the Sunken Shrine, which is not the biggest deal in the world. But then I'd have to literally just scour an entire dungeon to try and hopefully find one treasure chest, like the right one. You know, oh man. You know what I mean? Like, I might spend like an hour and a half going away and trying to find that one item, and I don't even know how big of a help it's going to be. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a help. I don't know if it's going to be an hour and a half's worth of help. You know, I might as well spend an hour and a half grinding, and that would probably be more help than going on the hunt. When I'm home and not driving, I'll help. All right, no worries. Oh fuck. I don't know, it's like the devs have built in like the most trolley RNG ever. It feels like no matter what enemy you want to, like the worst enemy that you think, I definitely don't want to see them, that's what you see. Do you have ice shield? I think I do. But it's like, it's way worse than my... Yeah, but it's way worse than all my... I think it's way worse than my other shield. So it's like... Actually, do you know what? It's not that much worse. Yeah. No, good shout. Yeah, it's only a little bit worse. Because my worry was that if it's way worse, then it's like, it'll be good against the ice guys, but then worse against everyone else. But it's actually not that much worse. So, oh, no, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Damn it! I got into... I might not have got into that ink. Oh. Why, game? I'm dead. Oh, fuck's sake. Cannot believe this. Like... Wow, we're out. But... Okay, this is going to cost us a lot of potions to get back to like a reasonable amount of health. Alright, we'll go with Cure 2s as well, I guess, because why not? I don't think... Probably wouldn't use them in battle too much. Alright, we still got 69 potions. I will remember to change my formation, by the way. That is just yeah, it's such a horrible kind of I need a bit of kindness with the I will memo here as Claudio, sorry, suggested. We'll see how things go. I just need a bit of kindness with the you know, the enemy groupings that I get. Hold on, I think I'm wrong. What about resisting ice? I mean, he seemed to take a lot less. Oh, the flame shield is the one that resists ice. Oh, really? Are you sure? Because it seemed like it took less damage. It seemed like Walter took less damage in that fight when he kept getting ice blasted. You always leave one weaker enemy alive and just healing stuff over and over again. Ah, that's not a bad idea. Although, what can I do with everyone else? Like, what can it? Because you can't defend in this, can you? So, like, you can use items ineffectively. Oh, that is the double whammy. Okay, actually, he's not weak enough. Like, he did 70 odd damage there, so the 70 odd damage is greater than what I heal, or at least in the same ballpark. So I need to find someone weaker than that. Maybe like a wolf. Did you get some wolves around the place? We are close to Lich, by the way. Lich is just around the corner. Look at him sprinting. That was a lovely, like, long patch. if you die, just get the diamond armor. The knight is a character defined by his equipment. How hard is well, actually, Peach said when they're not driving, maybe they can give some guidance as to where it is. There's a reason why I deliberately targeted the wrong people. You know, I put all my attacks onto one guy, basically, knowing that kind of they would waste their turns. That wasn't just poor RPGing. Use a light axe. You can use a power staff. You can use the leather cap. And you, Cosmo, can use the healing staff because the healing staff does more healing, has more healing power when Cosmo does it than when the white mage does it, which makes no sense to me. But I'll take it. Mirage Tower, even better armor. Yeah, if someone can tell me where it is, then I am, and assuming that I die, I am game to try and go get it. I just don't want to spend 3 years getting. Oh, we've got a dispute here with Peach and Ace about what the best armor is. There is only one downside to this method. It is extremely slow. We'll do dragon armor. Dude, like, yeah, it's. I mean, if you think, what, I have to do this 10 times, so that's so annoying, because that, you know. So I'll tell you the numbers now when it comes up. Let's have a look. See. Okay, so we're looking for when Cosmo does his spells, when he does this. So it does 20 and a couple of 10s. So it does like 24. It did about 65 worth of healing there. But when this guy hits me, he does about 60 odd worth of damage. So every time, I know sometimes he misses, sometimes he does slow, and that kind of thing. So that's fine. But if he hits me on the same turn that I heal, then I haven't gained anything out of it. I suppose I haven't lost anything either, so I suppose it's like a free chance to heal. Are these mages equipped with white and black robes? I suspect that laugh from Peach suggests that they are not equipped with white and black robes. I think dragon and diamond armor are very similar in any case. It was supposed to be for the ninja and the knight. Mirage Tower has some armor that's better than diamond. You might be not under-leveled, but under-equipped. This is the first time for you. What's the first time? Being under-equipped? Or you mean playing the game? There are healing helms that do the same as the staff. Ah, I wish I had one of them. We could be doubling up on this. Playing a game where you're under-equipped. Have I not got, I'm going to double check now just to make sure that I haven't actually got it there's you know, a helm that heals. No. Not today. Right, I think after this one I'm gonna not counting Final Fantasy 9 where you forgot to buy. Yeah, I vaguely remember like Final Fantasy 9 getting to the end and people saying like, you know, your equipment's crap. Because I think isn't there like some in Final Fantasy 9? Isn't there some there's some like optional town that I think like you don't have to visit. So it's like it's one of those places where like you could complete the whole game and never go there once. I don't think. And I didn't go there. And people were like, oh, I think one of them was Ace. People were saying like that, you know, there's this one town that's got like all the best robes, all the best everything in the game. And you have not been there. Final Fantasy 9 when you forgot to a place in town you didn't see the... Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. When I just didn't see the entrance to it. Yeah, I just didn't see the entrance due to I still stand by the fact that, you know, there was an element of like not my fault about that. Because of like just old school games where, you know, it wasn't always clear with those games whether something was the background, whether something was just a background or actually something interactable. So who is it that actually does? Oh fuck! Oh no, this is. I thought I got into a random encounter before Lich. That would have been annoying. Okay, so Claudio, not Claudio. No, it was Claudio. Claudio said we might be able to cast Stop. I don't think I actually have it. And then Ace said do Null Fire, which I also don't have. Oh no, I've got Null Magic though. Okay. Oh, but that just stops against instant death. What? It's not Null Magic at all. Well, it's Null one specific type of magic. What a load of garbage. Right. No, he does not, Claudio. Some black mages may have it, not this one. Oh, you don't have it. Sad. And I don't have Null Flare. Oh, sorry, Null Fire. That is such an absurd amount of damage. It's sickening. I think you're late to the party, Ace. We've been discussing that I might possibly be under-equipped for about an hour. Bum, bum, bum. It's alright, because he's going to be dead this turn. So as long as I get my turn before he does. 12 hits! You don't mess around with Moldy. Hopefully, Lich is the hardest of the four. I mean, he's got to be, hasn't he? It can't get any worse than just bloody whipping out Flare straight away. You know, that's borderline cheating. There's no way I'm going to do this. I'm just saying it now. There's no way I'm going to do this in this run. I've got 20 potions left. You know, I'm miles away from the end and I've got 20 potions left. I mean, it's that situation now where it's like, do you start running or do you start, you know, it's like if you flee, then Jalan, hello. Well, what you missed was me. I got the last 2 crystals actually, so it wasn't a total failure. But yeah, I got to here, failed pretty badly at this final dungeon, and came back to yes. I mean, a level up's nice, I suppose. Well, actually, I was gonna say a bit of extra HP would have been nice, but actually, the HP's the least. Will Lich stay dead? No. No. The white wizard robes resist fire and the black wizard robes resist ice too. Oh, lovely. To be fair though, I mean, that the same could be said about, you know, lots of RPGs. Like, oh, where the hell am I going? Oh, there, yeah. Yeah, there's loads of like, yeah, sure, if you know, if you're playing Final Fantasy VII and you pick up every ribbon that's available and you do this and that and like, you know, like if you pick up every, maybe Final Fantasy VII is not a good example, but it works-ish. But, you know, most RPGs, if you, yeah, sure, if you pick up all of the best armor for every character and every single person's ultimate weapon and blah, you know, of course, then the end game's going to be quite easy. But, you know, like because I remember people telling me after the event, obviously, because it was like there was like no spoilers, that was like proper strict. But like Final Fantasy VIII, people were like, oh, you know, you can get like, you know, if you get like Squall's like limit break up to its kind of like max, like uses ultimate weapon, and you get it like the best his limit break can be or whatever, then he's like absolutely, you know, he's an absolute monster. And it's like, well, yeah, but you're probably not going to do that, are you? Like, nah, you're probably not going to figure that out. Or most people are not. If you're like Peach and you are like, you know, a proper completionist, then you might. I think Final Fantasy X as well. Imagine never getting any celestial weapons. I don't know if Peach is joking. I definitely 100% beat Final Fantasy X for my first playthrough. I definitely did not have any celestial weapons. 100%. And it was hard. But yeah, like, I mean, I have got on future playthroughs, I've collected them. Not all of them, because some of them are just a joke. But yeah, like first playthrough, no way did I get them. Oh, maybe this is the guy maybe these guys are the guys to keep alive. He did 2 damage. If I can get one of those guys, if I can get into a situation where I can keep this guy alive, we might be rocking and rolling. A fire lizard. Not you. Might as well do a bolt too, I suppose. Every little helps. It's true, and I should play Final Fantasy X without them, since its final bosses are a joke in my mind. Yeah. Like, well, but this is the thing. Like, it's an enormous difference one way or the other. Like, if you get, yeah, I agree. If you get some Final Fantasy X's weapons, and it's not a fault of the game or whatever, just it is what it is. Like, and I do think, as I was saying a minute ago, it does mostly apply to all Final Fantasy games. If if you get all the ultimate weapons and whatever, it makes a bit of a joke of the game. Like, the ultimate weapons in Final Fantasy X are so powerful, I think. Let's see how tough this guy is. I might live to regret this, because if he does a big chunk of damage to me, I'm not going to be able to get it back. But we shall see. You could do it, but Jekt would actually be hard. Yeah, Jekt. I remember when I first got to Jekt, I was like, Jesus Christ, like. I mean, I was younger, but not like so young that I could use my youth as an excuse for like stupidity. Kind of thing. I mean, yeah, this guy did still do a decent amount of damage, and enough that it's probably not gonna be a great person to grind the health staff on. But you can beat Final Fantasy 1 as is with this equipment, but it will be hard. Oh yeah, it's, you know, I'm not. I haven't totally given up hope that I'm about to beat the game on this run, but hope is quite low. But I don't think any of your missed equipment are ultimate equipment. Well, you say that, but everyone's referring to it as like, this is the best armor in the whole game for the knight, and this is the best armor in the whole game for the mage, and this is the best, you know. I did get Excalibur. Right, stabby, stabby. You're gonna have to do the healing staff because Cosmo is too busy hasting people. Because our only strat is to kill them fast. Oh, if only I had null fire, eh? Oh, that was pretty pathetic, to be honest. You know, I mean, compared to bloody Flare. Dun, 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 dun. Lightning cures darkness. Oh god. There is another super equipment in Final Fantasy 1. Boom! 2 down. I am like, I don't want to get, well, I'm not even, I was going to say I don't want to get overconfident. I'm not even close to overconfident. I'm not even just confident. Very much underconfident, because I've got about 10 potions left. Right, I think this is where we got to last time. So I'm at a situation now where I don't know the right way now. Oh, crap. Run! Ooh, actually. Oh, damn it, too late. One of those, they're quite like low-level, early enemies. I'm thinking maybe they would have been a good person to keep one of them alive, kind of thing, and use the rod. But it's too late now, because they're gone. If I'd come across them again... I can't remember if these... I don't remember these being particularly strong. I guess we'll find out. Oh, what have I just done? I think I just misselected something. Oh, I mean, they're doing 60 damage, which, yeah, I did misselect. They're doing 60 damage, which is more than enough to make... Yeah. Definitely not worthwhile. Trying to... you know, use the heal stuff against these guys. Could warp out, go grab the dragon armor and come back. That would be a winning run. That's a good point, actually. Now that I'm in a situation where, you know, if I warp, because if I kind of retry from where I was, if I die, what I'm trying to say is, if I die and I have to start all again, then I've lost all my experience, and I'm no better off than I was before I died, which is bad. Whereas this way round, you know, if I bail out now, then I have a chance. Because even the snakes are doing 21. Yeah, I'll be stronger, basically. I'll come back stronger. Because I'll have leveled up a bit. And I'll have the 99 potions again. And all that shenanigans. I still think, though, I mean, this is probably risky. There's an element of risk involved. I'm gonna continue first and see. Oh, hang on, no, we did get to the Kraken. No, we got to the Kraken last time, didn't we? We did. I'm sure we got to the Kraken and he killed us. I think I just fleed until I got to the Kraken and just got absolutely murdered. I think that's how the last run ended, I think. But yeah, so I kind of want to I want to know what the right path is, basically. So I want to kind of continue with this run so that I know the route, so that when I do come back here, I don't waste time and effort and potions and blah 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 going the wrong way. And for sure, please keep going on this current run until you die and then memos saved so that we can warp out and not lose levels. Yeah. That is the plan. Item. I don't think you need the best armor like the dragon armor in the white and the black robes, but you don't even have the like second or third best stuff. I'm so shocked by that. I must have got. I will have a look at the things. You know, the collection lists or whatever. I feel like I must have got a bit unlucky if that's the case, because I know that I didn't get 100% in a lot of the later dungeons, but I also didn't get 20% either. Like, I think a lot of them were like, you know, at least half. So, like, I think it's, you know, a bit of bad luck that if I got like a decent amount from every single dungeon and just happened to miss all the good stuff. Tell you what, this is a real there's also good treasure in this dungeon. Oh really? I have not even... No, I tell a lie, I've seen one chest. I was gonna say, I've not even seen one chest. I saw two chests. There's two chests either side of the ladder that takes you down a floor. But both of those have money in them. So there's a 4x speed, right? I don't know. I like, this is the first time I've ever used this emulator. I assume it would be. Let's check settings. I don't think there is, you know, or at least not one that I can. No, not one that seems easily available. Quite shocked by that. Yeah, that was. I was gonna say that as well. It would make the sound unbearable. Do you know what? Screw it. We're not gonna waste, you know, a huge amounts of time doing this. Like, I want to know the route, and then I want to. Oh, I know. I've coming in this way. Has just reminded me what the right way to go is. It's too late now, though. Healing. Weirdly, I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I'm definitely not complaining. Quite the opposite. But it feels like the lower levels have got some of the worst enemies in the whole game. Absolutely horrific. You know, like those dragons that do toxic and it's like 150, 200 damage per person. Awful. And then you've got the ice dragons that do the ice move that's like 150 per person. And it's just absolutely awful. Yeah, so you know, those first few levels are just like horrendous. And then you get here, which is like even deeper, like the belly of the pit. You know, the worst of the worst, you would think. And yet I would say that the enemies have got easier. I mean, I realise now that I've said that, he's probably going to bloody pull out Ultimate or something. But these enemies are significantly easier than other ones that I've come across in this dungeon. I don't know, if you think that's commonly the case. I mean, maybe it's because they're giving you enemies from the crystal shrines. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're... Okay, so I'm fighting the water guy because I'm about to fight Kraken. Okay, I get it. So, yeah. I'm trying to remember who the other one was. Tiamat. Which is... And Tiamat was the fourth fiend. So presumably we'll have the fourth... kind of... Because they're the fourth fiend, they had the fourth dungeon, which means they probably had the hardest enemies of all the dungeons, I would have thought. And it was this way. I'm going to memo here because it was this corridor that we fought the Kraken on. Oh, God damn it. I thought that was him. Please let me run. Please. It's annoying because, well, the annoying thing is, I think, why did I try and flee a second time? You'd never flee a second time. If it didn't work the first time, I mean, that doesn't mean that it definitely won't work, but better to not try. That has been a costly error. Yeah, it's annoying that I feel like I'm gonna get kinda close. You know, I don't think I'm not gonna beat the game on this run. But I think I'll get kind of close. I think I'll probably beat the Kraken at a push. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a Cure 4. Because I don't think I can get much lower than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, my health can't get much lower. So... and that's a full cure. So kind of... you know, obviously you want to use a full cure when you're as low as possible to 0. And that is as about as low as it gets. Hey, thank you, Peach. Thank you. We can do it. We will do it. Definitely. Just whether it's this run or not. But yeah, I think we'll beat the Kraken. And then it's like... I don't know how long the next floor is. We might be able to push through and beat Tiamat, and then it'd be like... then it'd be like all the more painful. I mean, if we get to the end of game boss and I die, I mean, that would be heartbreaking. A Mirage Tower and Flying Fortress Expedition would be enough. No need to go look into the other dungeons. Oh god, no! Jesus, I know. I don't even think I want to... I'm thinking I just want to get the... the end game boss does hit like a truck. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, he's got to, hasn't he? It'd be weird if he didn't. Yeah, because he was guarding the staircase. Okay, so bam, 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 haste. Princess Sarah does hit like a truck. I have no idea if Claudio is being serious or not. Alright, magic. 2 things you definitely want: a dragon armor and a healing helmet. The helmet has the same effect as the healing staff, so you can do it twice per turn. I mean, I'm heading home, Snake Man. Another haste? I don't know. Nah, I'm not going to go for another haste, I don't think, because I'm thinking ahead here. I'm thinking if by some long shot we can make it to the end of the game, then I'm going to want probably 2 hastes for the final boss. Maybe 1 for Tiamat, but maybe 2. I'll leave it. I don't know what. Let's go ice. I'm saving 2 flares for the final boss, and maybe 1 flare for Tiamat. I mean, you know, I'm getting confident when I'm when things are looking this dire, and I'm talking about what I'm gonna do against the final boss. Oh, that was pathetic. 70. You might as well have really took the day off, Cosmo. Holy, I forgot about Holy. Does Holy only hurt things that are undead? Can someone just confirm this? I mean, it would be crap if it did, because obviously it's like super powerful, but you don't... Okay, cool. It's super powerful, but you'd only ever be able to use it against undead stuff, which is... Oh my god! Did you see that? I mean, that was just... Yeah, I realised I know Claudio. As soon as I cast it, I thought, why did I do that? Because life 2 is so much more important. Yeah, I know. And speak of the devil, I'm going to use one of them right now to bring him back to full life. Yeah, the animation was lovely. It was worth it for that. He's not going to have his haste anymore, is he? Poor Moldy. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. Punch, punch. I suppose you can just do a gauntlet. Boom! See you later, tentacles. Right. 3 down. 1 and a bit to... Well, 1 and a big bit to go. We might have a chance. I just want to say I don't think we do. I don't know. Maybe I'm being negative, which is unlike me. I'm just thinking. There's two issues. One, I don't know the way to go anymore, so I'm going to like. I'm now going to run into encounters more than I need to because I don't know the correct way to go. That's the first problem. Second problem is I don't have any potions, like literally 0. Oh, I don't like this encounter at all, which is why I've chosen to run. But obviously it's, if you fail to run in this situation, it's so painful because you've just literally been hit 6 times and then have to start the fight afresh. So it's almost like, you know... Oh, damn it. I thought I saw an opening there and thought, oh, we've gone the right way. No. I am making a mental... Oh, do you know what? Did I... Can anyone confirm? I've got an idea here. Can anyone confirm? Did I use a I think I took a memo after the Kraken, right? I realise how bad my memory is. My short-term memory, anyway. It's my short-term memory that sucks. Did I do a memo straight after the Kraken? Hey, thank you, Jordan. Oh no. It's the goddamn mind flayers. I mean, like, okay, I was going to say we either run away or not. Yeah, because I'm thinking if I did a memo after the Kraken, then that means I can kind of explore down here, figure out what the correct path is to go, and then if I die, reload that and go the correct way straight away and have a much, you know, a much more pain-free experience of this floor. You should have that memory check. I think you did, but you should have that memory checked at some point. Well, you say I should have it checked, and here you are saying that you think I did. You don't sound too sure, Claudio. Okay, actually, do you know what? Can we... Oh, no. Oh, what we can do is the axe. Because the axe does it on the... Because I was thinking, can I use a deer or dire on the dragon zombies? But I didn't really want to waste a magical charge. But I have the axe, which does dire or deer. Protecting themselves against fire, eh? I wasn't planning on using it anyway. Yeah, I agree, Ace. Definitely, like when there's a lot of enemies, it seems like you're just not getting away. I mean, to be fair, it makes perfect sense. You can't really argue with it. If there are more enemies, it would be harder to escape. Meow. Hello, Hezla. You are potentially joining at the well, not quite the moment of triumph. I'm scared that I'm gonna just like run into Tiamat at some point, because that's the thing is, Kraken was just randomly, you know, the Kraken was just on a random square near a staircase, and if I don't spot the staircase, I could very easily just walk over a square and be like, oh crap, it's the boss. Oh, hello. Oh, Masamune. That's got to be an improvement, surely. Why would we be... I mean, it might be for the ninja, to be fair. It's very late game. Oh, it is! The mightiest sword of all! Nice. Can anyone have the Excalibur? Anyone want it? Bloody hell, I haven't even put... Why have I not put the... I'm not even using the Spellbinder. No one fancy, no one wants to use the Excalibur. It's a good sword. That is the single best chest here. Nice. Best weapon of the game. Well, let's hope it makes a difference. You liked the Fire 2 effect? Ah, okay. Did I indeed, though? Given that I seem to have forgot it existed. Masamune is also unique, equipable by all. Oh. Oh, hang on a minute. That's very interesting. If it's equipable by all, then I would be tempted to give it to... I don't know, I mean, I don't know how good they're gonna be. I'm thinking, should I give it to, like... I could give it to Bailiff. And then let... Yeah. So I could get... Being mauled by a moth. I think we're safe. Yeah, so I could give it to, like, Bailiff. So that... Because at the moment, Bailiff isn't actually doing much. They're really not. So I could give it to Bailiff, and then give the Excalibur back to Walter, which is still a very good sword. And instead of having like an amazing character and a crap character, I'd have two very good characters. Good strat, Claudio. Saber is OP. Cosmo or Bailiff do... Will Cosmo try? Taking a break from Bayonetta 3? Ah, so someone has bought it. So we were talking about this earlier, that it didn't seem like... Or anyone, no one in our Discord had bought it. Right, okay, so let's give that back. I mean, the accuracy and the... Yeah. I mean, the attack stat. Their attack stat is only 4 less than Walter. Now, I don't know if that translates to basically the same damage. Because I don't know if there's some, like, innate strength going on with warriors that a white mage doesn't have. But I guess we'll find out now. So, Moldy does 530. The only reason I prefer to give it to Bailiff over Cosmo is because Cosmo actually has, like, I feel like he's a lot more useful, the rest of the time. So he can do haste in boss battles. That's really important. He can, when he does the healing staff, it heals more than when Bailiff does it. So I prefer him to do that. Which leaves Bailiff kind of just sat round a bit, doing not an awful lot. Which is perfect for her to pick up a sword and... Oh, that was pathetic. Oh, he's been slowed. Hey! I'll take that. That, you know, obviously it's not as strong as Walter, but I would have never expected her to be as strong as Walter. That would be, you know, unfair expectations to be as strong as the main, like, star man. But it's certainly good enough to chip in. And again, she can just, you know, like sometimes she's going to have to cast Cure or cast Life or whatever. Oh no. Oh, I had a horrible feeling that encounter came too fast after the last fight, so I just knew it was going bad. Okay. I wish I'd memoed. Bailiff's carrying out my white mage fantasy. I don't know what element. Oh, why is it so... Okay, physical's not the way to go. Clearly. But I have no choice but to go physical with them. You're gonna have to cure for Walter. And you're gonna bring out the flare. Please don't work. Please don't work. Well, there goes my cure 4 down the toilet. Because I'm going to cast it on a dead person. Oh, that's pathetic. 150. I just can't hurt it. Hair. I'm going to have to life 2. Walter. My last one. Haste for Moldy. Call me out. Good timing. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, so they're ice. I was thinking I don't know what element they are, so I didn't know which null to cast. Well, the problem was the physical attack was so poor. I thought, is it even worth doubling it? But it is, I suppose. It just is, isn't it? I mean, it was, you know, Moldy's doing decent amounts of damage now, 300. I mean, I can't afford to do it. Oh god, they do thunder and they did ice, but now they're doing thunder. I think this is going to be nasty. It's pretty nasty. Yeah, I can't afford to do another haste because I feel like I'm going to have to save both of my hastes for the final boss. So I've got 2 hastes left and I want to use both of them on the final boss. Which means I'm not allowed to use any more in this fight. Okay, well, her, she didn't chip in very well there. You know, she chipped in well in other fights, but that was a less impressive performance from Bailiff. But, you know, every little helps. Sometimes I've, like, knocked off 5 health, and then that's what's been the final killer blow. Yes! It's because Tiamat is wearing... what, some kind of special anti-Masamune armor. Dragon armor! Is she really? GG. She should have given it to me as reward for my achievement. The fiends are downed. Bailiff is doing great damage with Masamune, but Cosmo does have Saber to greatly buff himself. He does, but if he's doing Saber and attacking, he's never gonna get a chance to cast haste, which is like, that is his biggest ability in my opinion. It's the ability to cast haste. You have this now. I mean, I might do if we're literally about to walk straight in. Will this be a full run? Thank you for the donation. Thank you. I hope so. I really hope that they haven't put random encounters. Okay. I'm just thinking, if this is like, hey, here's the final boss on this floor, I'm thinking I hope they don't put random encounters on it. Oh. Oh, God. I mean, it's okay, because we've memoed. We've memoed, so it's like... Oh, why can't I just use that in the menu? Ah, here we go. Wish me luck. We know the strat anyway. We know what we're gonna do. Princess Sarah, is that you? Not the loot! Well, don't you look familiar? Don't remember me. It's Garland. "2,000 years into the future, you killed me. But the 4 great forces sent me back in time, thus resurrecting me in the past. The wheel of time revolves eternally. I sent the 4 fiends of chaos into the future." I'm not even going to try and understand this. "And they shall once again send my future self into the past." Tell you what, did some of these guys go on to work on Kingdom Hearts? 2,000 years from now, I will lose all memory of the past. Oh wow. "But in that past, I will be reborn yet again. Your lives shall end here, and mine shall last forever." And again, and again. Oh my god, how amazing is that sprite? Chaos. Okay, I mean, now's the time, isn't it? If you're not gonna, like, now's the time to do everything. Cure 4s. The whole shebang. Bring out all the big guns. So we're gonna haste the 2 main guys. Haste the 2 main guys, and then we'll probably unleash the flares. This was not my intention. Please don't kill Moldy, because I've just done Cure 4 on him. Oh, thank God for that. I mean, it's all the more juicy because the Cure 4 was even more effective. Boom, boom. What magic? I mean, you could do null magic. I don't know if he's got an instant death. But the thing is, actually, if I use null magic, then that's 1 less Cure 4. So instead, I'm going to go at shield. And you're going to haste Walter. Ooh, that hurt. Attack. You're gonna have to heal yourself with a. I think it's gonna have to be a Cure 4, to be honest, if she wants to stay alive. And it's essential that she stays alive because, well, she's doing all the healing. She's got the big guns. We have saved all our big heals for this moment. I'm so happy. I'm glad you're happy, Claudio. I wonder how much health he's got. I can't get over, by the way, how cool his sprite is. It's flare or it's boost the guy's attacks. That's the dilemma. Do I go for flare and do maybe like, I don't know, 150 damage or something? Or do I do steel? Is that gonna, I mean, I feel like that'll probably pay off more in the long run. Ooh, that was nasty. Oh, 685. I think steel was the right option, definitely. I was torn, but there's no, I'm not torn anymore. I'll be definitely doing steel on Moldy. Magic, Cure 3 on Walter. Steel, Moldy. Come on. I mean, we've done a couple of... I reckon we've done at least 1,000 damage, at least. Ice 3, that doesn't sound very nice. Okay, we can live with that. That's another 900 damage. Come on! I'm gonna have to heal Walter again. I think it's gonna have to be Cure 4. And we've done all the healing we can do, so I think we're just gonna go with Flare. I mean, we've done all the buffing that we can do, is what I meant. Come on. 10 hits. Oh. How much health has this guy got? Tsunami? That doesn't sound good. Oh my god. For a second, I thought that was just like instant death on everyone. I thought that is total... oh, that is totally out of order. Okay, Cure 3. I think I need to do Moldy. What's essential is that Walter and Moldy stay alive. If Cosmo doesn't make it over the line... sorry, but, you know... unlucky. Yes! We all made it over the line! The main man, Walter, with the Excalibur, sealed the deal. Oh, I was keeping this from you, but Chaos casts full heal, Cure 4 if you don't kill him fast enough. Oh, bloody hell. That is harsh. I'm glad I killed him fast then. Oh. That was good. It was good. I didn't think we were going to make it. We never went to get the dragon armor. Yeah, who even needs dragon armor? He has a pattern that always does the same. You have Thunder left and then Cure 4. Oh, bloody hell. The time loop was severed at last. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the donations, guys. Thank you. The battle spanning 2,000 years came to an end and peace prevailed. The light of the 4 crystals revived the wind, water, earth, and fire. Read and I want a summary. It all began with a trivial misunderstanding, but it was enough to open Garland's heart to darkness. His hatred swelled with the 4 forces of nature, and from it were born the 4 fiends of chaos. So what the hell's with the loot? Why did he want the loot? Evil swallowed the world, plunging it all into darkness. But that is now past. The stuff of legends. Thanks to the courage and strength of the 4 warriors, all has been set right again. What misunderstanding? I have no idea. The warriors will travel in time once more. The world to which they return will be restored to its natural state. Maybe the misunderstanding was he didn't know. Oh, hang on. Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland will be there, oblivious to what happened in that twisted dimension. But when did it all begin? Maybe the misunderstanding was that he didn't realize that the lute was a musical instrument. He thought it was a weapon of destruction. The source of the chaos lay in a strand of time that looped around to connect 2,000 years. 4 warriors were chosen by the very forces that had plunged the world into darkness. These 4 forces were the key to banishing the darkness as well. And when everything was over, the memory of the 4 warriors' journey to the past was destined to be lost forever. But their deeds will survive in people's hearts as legend. The tales will be passed down for generations to come. Dwarves and elves, dragons, people who reach for the stars, all will cherish the tales. The warriors are returning, traveling back from the world 2,000 years past. With the memory of their journey buried deep within their hearts, they will carry on their lives and watch over the world. D&D. That's just a fine thank you, isn't it? Never forget, the light of this world must always be guided in the right direction. Oh good, I'm glad you've said that, Claudio, because I don't either. If it goes astray, darkness will come again. A crystal shines within every heart. I was expecting you to go, oh, I can't believe you don't understand it, Scouse. It's so easy. A crystal gleams within your heart too, for you are the one who fought the battle spanning 2,000 years. It is always quite nice, even though I don't really do the whole... I'm not really a fan of the whole fourth wall shenanigans and stuff, but there is always something that's quite nice, I think. May the world be blessed with light for eternity. Yeah, there's something I always find quite nice. It's something that they always used to do in like NES games, maybe SNES games, and it just, as time went on, they just stopped doing it. Where like, you know, they've said they're like, about, you know, how there's a light, there's a light shining in our heart too, as in the, you know, the player. And loads of games used to like thank the player. Yes, that's Claudio's speaking to it. But yeah, they used to like they used to say thanks for playing. You know, well done for getting to, I guess because it was an achievement. Beating these games was hard, and it was an achievement, and it was almost like the devs saying, you know, thank you for like enjoying all our hard work and putting the effort in to get to the end. I mean, this is like a classic ending, isn't it? This is like, you know, it's Link to the Past. It's all those things. You know, I love an ending that takes you back to all the places that you've been. You know, with nice music and just, you know, takes you back on a journey through, you know, shows you that, you know, sometimes you forget all the places that you've been to. Thanks for playing Final Fantasy 1. No worries, Claudio. It's been a pleasure. Honestly, it's like, I'm not going to go on a bashing streak, but it is better than Final Fantasy 15. I'll rephrase that. I enjoyed it more than Final Fantasy 15. I enjoyed it more than Final Fantasy 13. I mean, there's an argument. I don't know. It's fighting with a couple of others as well at the low end of the franchise. It's a really good game. Holds up. It is better than Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, so... yeah, it holds up extremely well. I mean, yeah, some of the bits, some elements of it you can say are quite simplistic and whatever, and like it's quite unusual. Like, I feel like RPGs now have gone the other way, where like boss fights are so long, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything, but like Bravely Default does it. Where, you know, sometimes the boss fights are like a proper slog and you really gotta like, it's like a battle of endurance with them. And I felt like that I'm not that far into Persona 5, but I've already felt that with a couple of bosses where it's like, you know, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just different. That it's like a real like battle of endurance, whereas the boss fights, I mean, I just beat the end of game boss in what, like 2 minutes? Maybe I don't know. Probably about that. Like, and you know, because it's just like they've got less health, but they can, you know, you can kill them quite fast, but they can kill you really, really fast. You know, it was really different here. Dungeons over bosses. Yeah. I mean, yeah. it was the real and that was highlighted more than ever in the final dungeon, because like the real challenge was getting to the final boss. I felt like I beat the final boss like fairly easily. Maybe I got a bit lucky. Maybe things went my way. I'd have been screwed if he healed himself. But like, I didn't have too much trouble with the boss, with the final boss, and I didn't have that much trouble with the fiends. A little bit, some of them. But just the act of getting through, you know, I don't know, 50 random encounters to try and get from the start to the end, that was the challenge. And to be fair, it's partly I inflicted some of that challenge on myself, because if you saw, and it's a good job I did, but I got to that final boss fight, and it was like, and that's exactly why I did it. But it was suddenly like, right, I can use all my cure 4s and all my cure 3s and my hastes and my steals and my flares and my holies, and like, you know, like I had like really scrimped and saved throughout the whole dungeon for that moment, so that I could get to the final boss and know that I had cure 4s left and cure 3s and whatever. And if I probably could have made the dungeon easier by using those cure 3s and cure 4s earlier, which would have got me through the dungeon. But then I'd have got to the final boss and been like, oh crap, you know, he's just done 300 damage and I don't have anything that can heal fast enough to like get back to being fighting fit. So I really needed to kind of save those. Walter was amazing all game. Moldy really grew into his own and was steady and stable endgame. Bailiff was invaluable and kept us alive. Even Cosmo brought a lot to the team. Yeah, he did. It was a very balanced. So, you know, Cosmo, if not for Cosmo's haste and steal in almost every boss fight, I might not have made it. Obviously, White Mage, essential, especially when, you know, it was nice she even got a chance to start using a Masamune right at the end. And yeah, I mean, Walter and Moldy was a slow starter, but he came good in the end. I know we're taking a break, but it'll be so fun to contrast this gameplay with. Yeah, I am planning on taking a little bit of a break from Final Fantasy, but probably not a massive break though, because I am really excited to. I will save it, but what's details? Hopefully I'm going to get a chance to find out what details is. No, I'm not. God damn it! What's details? I saved it and now I can't ever find out. Nope. Yes, I'm very excited to play Final Fantasy 2. I know that it's like, it totally divides opinions. I know that the leveling system is totally different to everything else that's gone before and after. And that's kind of why I'm excited to try it. Because it's so different. Yeah, so, you know, I won't be waiting too long to before playing that, because I want to. What does the poll say? The poll says I should play with viewers, or I should, and then second place, which is quite far behind, is play poker, and third place is other. But I don't think anyone actually. So some people have said other, but the whole point of saying other was for you to say other and then tell me what the other thing was in the chat. But I don't think anyone has actually said another suggestion. So I don't know who voted other, but But if you voted other, then what is your other suggestion? I mean, obviously, there's 1,000,001. Like, thanks to Senchu, who's very kindly shared his PlayStation games with me. I have access to literally hundreds of PlayStation games. Can't believe Jack Garland was the real villain the whole time. I can't believe that there wasn't more mention of Princess Sarah, given Claudio's mentioning of her. I also can't believe what the hell happened with the loot. All this time, I don't know. Like, I felt like the loot was gonna be some real like key to the plot. I don't know what. I don't know if it feels like what some people say about Lost, which I don't disagree. I don't agree with, by the way. I think Lost is fantastic, but some people say about Lost that like it's like they had a plot idea and then they didn't quite know how to finish it, so they just left it. It's like they had an idea with the loot, and then they were like, "Oh crap, what are we gonna do with the loot? Just forget it." The loot was the key to the Chaos Shrine. Okay, I apologize. I take it all back. Why though? Why was it the key? Why was Princess Sarah in possession of a musical instrument that would lead to the deadly chaos? Why could the loot do that? Who knows? It was a sacred instrument. So I have access to like hundreds of games via that. All kinds of, like retro game, PS1, PS2, PS3, I think. Loads of PS4, just PS5 games, obviously. Play Salt Stranger Paradise to find out, and no, I'm not kidding. Really? Did you ever read 8-Bit Theatre? No? I don't know. What is that? What a lovely, what lovely stuff this is, by the way, that I've got, that I've just left it running here. All this stuff for the PS1 version. Oh, it's the comics. Hello, by the way, Moldy. How's it going? Basically, with the end-game save file, it lets you check the collections now you've beaten the game. Oh, okay. Does that mean I can... Oh, crap. No. What? What have I done? Have I gone into, like, NG+? Okay. I thought I could load my save game, but instead it seemed to be, like... Why is... Difficulty level adjusted for novice players. That's your kind of difficulty mode, isn't it, Claudio? Maybe a sneak peek of Final Fantasy II. It's right there. I don't even know how to get to it. It literally isn't right there. How do I even get it? I think I'd have to reset the whole game. Because I'm like stuck into Final Fantasy 1 now. It is a new game plus, sort of. But the loot, we need to know more! I mean, the summary answer is it's because Sarah and Garland are / were in love. Wow, so she must be pretty old then. Because he's 2,000 years old. Right, we'll tell you what, we will see. What we'll see is the intro cutscene. Because I assume it has one, but no, FF1 had it, so I assume FF2 will have it as well. We'll check out the cinematic. But yeah, so there's 1,000,001 options. I'm really excited to play Final Fantasy 2. So I don't think it'll be too long a wait, but it just feels like I have hammered. Oh my god, it's Final Fantasy 7. It's Nibelheim. Stealing ideas from Final Fantasy VII. Jesus. Maybe it has two. Leave it running. State of gaming, they usually have more than one intro. This looks a bit. This, you know, obviously I am well aware that this was not done on the NES, but this, you know, I loved it. I love the intros that they've done. Final Fantasy IV's got an amazing one as well. Final Fantasy IV's like remade intro is amazing. Actually, I don't even know if that one is remade. No, I think it is. Is this the guy, by the way, that is Claudio, not Claudio, Moldy's favourite character? Or one of Moldy's favourite characters? I know that Moldy, like, loves the main character in Final Fantasy II. And this, you know, this guy is looking pretty main character-y. Ooh. Looks like I didn't even stop him. Is that one actually with the dagger toss? Oh, really? He looks more like a thief. I'm not, as you know, I'm not a thief kind of guy. There's an awful lot of focus on the girl. I don't know who the main character is, but I wonder if... I mean... I don't know if the main character is the girl. I don't know. Don't love his redesign here, though. Hey, Moldy's popped up. Popped up for Final Fantasy 2. We're not playing it now, by the way, Moldy. We were just checking out the... intro cutscenes. Apparently there is two. But yeah, so there's a million. I mean, this exactly... Yeah, I'm leaving it. Don't worry. Yeah, there's 1,000,001 options, which is why, I know it's awfully vague, but why, for games we could play, is why I said other. Because, I mean... There's just, I mean, there's stuff on the SNES Mini, there's stuff on the N64 Mini, that I've got 25, 30 Switch games. There's hundreds of games on the PlayStation that I've got. 1988, my birth year. In a distant land. Imagine how fun to get your next... Imagine how fun to get your next awaited Final Fantasy 1 year later. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty amazing. The peace long enjoyed by the people came to a crashing end. So this is like... I imagine this is more like the NES intro. The Emperor of Palamecia summoned fiends from another dimension, and the Empire launched its campaign for world conquest. Getting the alternate dimensions in there nice and early. Almost the first sentence of the game. In response, a rebel force arose in the kingdom of Finn. In the ensuing clash between Rebel and Empire, Castle Finn was taken. The rebels were forced to retreat to the remote town of Altair. Scope of the plot? This comes after Final Fantasy 1. I love, amidst the chaos, four youths also fled. They were childhood friends, now orphaned and homeless, and they suddenly found themselves running for their lives. I love how, like, excited Claudio is, and how much he appreciates the progression from one to the next. Like, I think, you know, I'm being serious. Like, I think a lot of people look at that and just go, oh, that's a cool game. Or, you know, that's a cool intro. You know, like, I looked at that and thought, oh, you know, that looks cool. And, you know, I'm looking forward to playing that. But you see it through, like, a different lens. You see it as, like, you know, you know, imagine what people would have felt like when this came out, having only experienced Final Fantasy 1. The Emperor of Palamecia is Moldy's favourite villain? Wow. Taking top spot off Sephiroth. It's like watching a history movie. It is. When you think of it like that. But yeah, obviously, so there's like play with viewers, poker, and then a billion options. You know, whatever. You know, literally anything. There's like too many. All the action RPGs, the you know, whatever platformers. I'm not gonna go through all the genres of games. There's a lot of games I could play. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like I've really hammered RPGs lately. I've done a lot of Pokemon on the channel, a lot of Final Fantasy on the channel. I've played Bravely Default in my own time. I'm playing Persona 5 in my own time. There was another one. I think I've played a Pokemon game in my own time. Yeah, because I did a Nuzlocke in my own time. Like, I love turn-based RPGs. They are my favourite type of game by far. But I reckon in the last 6 months I've played at least 10. Like, oh, Dragon Quest 11 as well. Jesus, yeah. So I think, like, I really want to play this, but I'm gonna play at least something in between, something a little bit lighter. Something that isn't, like I was saying to Pete, something that isn't like another big commitment to like, this is what you're playing for the next 30 hours. You know, it could be like, next time could be anything. It could be like a one-off. It could be poker, or it could be it could be Mario Kart, it could be Mario Maker, it could be, you know, Moldy suggested Earthworm Jim 2 the other day because I haven't played that. It could be Kirby swallowing a car. Yes. Don't know what that is. but yeah, you know, but whatever it is, it won't be something that's 30 hours long. You know, it'll either be a one-off thing like a Mario Kart, a Fortnite, a poker, you know, something that I can just play once and never again, or it'll be something short. Whatever the new Kirby game was? Is that what he does, isn't it? Swallows cars. I mean, I suppose, you know, that is what he does, Kirby. Is Kirby a he? Or a she? Or has it never been announced? I don't know actually. Right, anyway poops, I'm gonna head out. It wasn't that short of a stream in the end because I screwed up a bit. I mean, I had a failed attempt in the final dungeon that lasted about 40 minutes. I think they use he, him. Okay. Yeah, you know, so it did last a bit longer than I thought. But we smashed it in the end. In fact, in the end, it was our second run. So, not too bad. Thank you for all the donations, especially towards the end, celebrations. Thanks for just coming along and watching. Amazing, you know, amazing game. Can't say it enough. Like, really, like, you know, if you're a turn-based RPG fan and you haven't played it yet, you should give it a go because it's very good. I will see you all next week. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So next Friday is my birthday. So a week from today is my birthday. So obviously I normally stream on Friday. But it's my birthday, so I'll let you know in the Discord. But I probably won't. Stream next Friday. Maybe I'll shift it to a Thursday. I would shift it to a Saturday, but I think I'm going to Liverpool. Whatever. I'll have a think. I'll let you know. I'll decide on something to play. Have a good weekend, everyone. See you all very soon. See you later.